Okay, we're assembling a couple Pantheon trips today. I've got orangutan bushings going into both of them. I just wanted to show you guys how to assemble these properly in a Paris truck. These are designed for the Paris truck. They're slightly oversized to fit into that bushing seat that is kind of an oversized bushing seat for most of your standard 1-inch bushings. These are just slightly oversized, so they do fit in there a little bit better. And so what we're going to show you about these nipple bushings is they do have a little bevel on the inside. Now my guess is that we're going to set these up with the bevel on the inside, and we're putting them on a 9-ply trip, and that is probably going to bite a little bit. Just my guess. I'm 170 pounds. I'm going to put my weight on it and see how it feels. But my guess is what we're going to do is we're going to take these in here. We're going to try it out like this. It's going to bite a little bit more than we would like it to. I'm going to flip it over. It'll fit a little bit more flush into the bushing seat. And that should help restrict the bushing just a touch more. We'll see how it works though. Actually, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
Let's set that in the other way. Is it shooting?
Yeah.
Cool. Shoot that the other way. Don't turn it, okay?
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna grab the screw real quick. Okay, so what we've done here is we assembled with the bevel on the outside toward the back. So that means that the flat end of the bushing is going into the bushing seat over here. And then the bevel side of the bushing seat is going into the bushing seat, or the bevel side of the bushing is going into the bushing seat on the front. How do we know the front from the back? Well, we've got a little symbol up in the front. So we're just going to test this for static bite on the carpet. Nothing special. It's probably going to bite, but that's pretty damn good. So my foot's all the way on the edge, getting it to lean over as far as it can go, and it's pretty bite free. Now on the back, well, looks to me like the back is actually biting harder than the front is. So the way to go for this is probably to put the bevel in on both sides. So let's do that. And then put them back together. So this time we're putting the bevel in to the bushing seat right there. We'll see how that works a little better. Okay, so there we have it. We have the bevel in on both sides. And I don't want to say it's like completely bite free, but if you're riding with any sort of speed at all, you're not going to be able to turn it over this far. That's a lot of turn. You're not going to be able to turn it over this far without it just sliding out. So that's the idea, you know. The idea is to get it as close as humanly possible without being a danger. That's full lean. And I'm just getting it to maybe just rub just a tiny bit. But one thing to keep in mind is that the 9-ply trip definitely has more torsional rigidity than like a 7 or an 8-ply trip. So you're going to have more leverage over the bushings when you're on the 9-ply, and that may lend towards wanting a slightly harder bushing for the 9-ply than if you were riding one of the other boards.